You're in a state of doing nothing. That doing nothing, the mind becomes transparent and the knowledge of the reality dawns. By practice with a commitment. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences. Bring the hands down. We will share our experiences now to help us progress. How are you, Sophie?
I am good. At the beginning, I was seeing things were turning. Never had that before. Yeah. And then I felt my body very heavy, and I'm very good. Thank you.
Very good. Yeah, the heaviness of the body means that we are going away deeper inside, or lightness. It has two elements. So simply understand these two experiences, heaviness or lightness. One thing is sure, that the mind is living within. So, how are you, John?
I actually find it difficult to do nothing because I lay there and I get all these distracting thoughts, and I find that difficult to deal with.
Is AC on in your house?
I'm sorry?
Is AC on in your house?
The AC? No.
Air conditioner is not on in your house?
It better not be.
So, are you doing anything to do with the AC? Not.
No.
So, when I think that how to do nothing, that creates the problem. I have to simply be aware. Are you getting it? Are you listening to me? Your ears are open. That's why you are listening to me. Are you doing anything? By default, your ears are open.
Mhm.
So you are simply aware and doing nothing. Just see the other example. Are you looking at me? Eyes are open. By default, you have to see me. So you are doing nothing. So, what is bringing a confusion in the mind? That I see you, it is also a thought. I listen to you, it is also a thought. But in fact, the mind is not making any effort. It is by just default, whatever is happening, happening. Thoughts are coming. Very good, mind. Continue. I'm doing nothing. You see? Do you see that? Do you see the point?
Yeah, I think so.
Just a little awareness we need, and that's all.
Hmm.
That's all.
Awareness.
Awareness in the morning session with a lot of people are there in our Arizona group. So once sent me the money by Venmo, and he wrote just out of affinity or out of affection, that crazy beard guy. Do I have to do anything? Nothing. Nothing. He loves me very much. He's quite young, an IT expert. So I talk about myself as a crazy, I have a crazy beard. So he took it easily. What I have to do. But the moment I start doing something, reaction comes, blame comes. One part. That is the also the state of doing nothing. And second part is more important. Can you give me a certificate that I'm crazy? You cannot. Who the hell you are to give me a certificate? No. So let me remain calm and peaceful and do nothing. Apply this in your relationship and you will see the change. How are you, Mead?
I I felt scared at first, like I was going on a journey and I didn't know what is it, what's happening, and then little by little, I dropped away my fears, and I felt peaceful, and like I could come home to myself,
Yes.
and I was okay.
Yes, it happens, Mead, when
Oh,
the mind transcends the body. The mind is so much deeply attached, and when we transcend the body seems to melt away, and then the mind is searching. I was the body, where is the body? I was the body, where is the body? That is why we need to understand clearly. One, that is why we need to continue the journey with a teacher, so that teacher knows what kind of experiences you have. So that's a beautiful experiences. Yes.
mm,
How are you, Charlie?
Hello. Hi, everyone.
hi.
Well, I was struck by something you mentioned about the body and when we die. Sophie will know, my mum recently died. And so I was thinking about consciousness and who we are. If we're all this, then my mum's still part of that. So I found that quite comforting. So when I went into the meditation, there was part of me that's like, oh, I want to get there because I know my mum's floating around in there and that would be really cool. So that's kind
Yes.
of, but I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't like trying to look and do something. But I was like, well, if we're all part of this wave, then my mum hasn't gone anywhere. She's just there. Her body's
Yes,
not there.
that's a beautiful expression of your intellect during the practice of meditation. So that you can say is one step. But the highest step is, when I am not the body, who dies? Who can die?
Right.
Is there any birth or death? So that we will take up in the following sessions, that once we understand that we are not the body, it is the body that takes the birth, grows, decays, and dies. Do I have a choice to control the body? No. Do I have the choice to remain sweet 16? No. There is no chance. Did I have such a great beard as I had when I was born? No. So everything is constantly changing in the field of consciousness. That consciousness is me. I'm none of these changes. We have to reach to that state of consciousness in meditation. So, the first thing, definitely, it is wonderful the way a, we start thinking rightly. That is important. Right knowledge is important. Any question? You have a question. Okay.
Yeah. So I think last time you mentioned um, about thoughts that leads us astray, like all the thoughts that go, what I am, what I have, what I possess. If I say I am happy, is that a thought that is gonna make me suffer? Because I don't say what I am, I say I am happy, or it still is.
So, when I discover and awaken to a real life experience that I am of the nature of happiness, wonderful. So, that is the final destination. Second part, even when I say I am happy, I should be aware whatever is changing is not me. That I is always happy.
Mm. Mm. I see.
That I is pure consciousness. But when I say I'm happy, mind says, who cares you? You're so sad, you have so many problems. The more you say I am happy, the mind says you are crazy. So as long as the conflict in the mind is there, then to say I am happy does not make a sense. The way I told you, we meet people, we say, hey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. But we know, but we know whether we are happy or we are. So, so three levels you should. But yes, for the sake of social norm, we have to say, but make sure you are aware. I'm speaking in ignorance. You recognize your ignorance. So when you maintain that awareness that you are aware, I'm actually not happy, but for the sake of social norm, I'm saying I'm happy. So what will happen? It will not gather impression in the mind. That is what the master is saying. That consciousness is untouched by these, whatever happening in the mind. And these are subtle points. So we'll pick up those subtle points. That is why master says, I recall something. Manai manishyanam karanam bandhamokshayo. Mind is the cause of the bondage in the situation I just explained. And mind is the cause of the freedom. The transparent mind perceives that pure consciousness, and that is of the nature of happiness. Where is the problem? You see these principles, how beautifully they have been discovered by our great masters. I don't know anything, I pass on the knowledge to you in my own expression. So you are definitely doing nothing, John. Remain there in that state. so, so that is all for today. Thank you. We'll meet again next.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.